This is something that has been very difficult for me to talk about, for me to start talking about, but it's something that I really want to share with whoever wants to listen. Recently, someone that I know has taken their own life. Okay. This is probably the most important thing that I will ever say to anyone who is dealing with mental health, dealing with depression, or feeling like they're in a place that they can't get out of. And it is this. It's this question that I will ask to you. Why are you still here? Why are you still on this planet? Why are you still breathing? And without knowing who you are, without knowing anything about you, I know what the answer is. And that answer is because you want to live, because you don't want to give up. I know this because you wouldn't be here otherwise. Because every single time that there's been a difficulty in your life, you've continued to fight. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you go through the trouble and the hardship of everyday life, of feeling the way that you do? Because you truly care, and you truly, as much as a thought or a feeling may tell you otherwise, that you are not worthy, that you don't deserve anything, that you're not valued, that you don't deserve to be here anymore, that you want to take your own life, you are still here. That no matter what has happened in your life, no matter what troubles, what depression, what mental effect anything has had on you, you have kept fighting. And the only reason that you would keep fighting is because you want to get better. You want to continue living. You want to feel healthy. Talk is cheap. Actions speak louder than words. And your action of you not doing anything to harm yourself, you continuing to work and continuing to text, continuing to laugh in any way whatsoever, even if the entire day, let's say you pull out your phone, you see a meme and you laugh, even if you're completely depressed, why do you still turn on the TV? Why do you look outside? Why do you not just decay? It's because you want something. Your innate body wants to continue living. You want to continue living. And that's not me spouting bullshit or me just chatting. When we do something wrong, or when something happens that we're saying, oh, I should be further ahead in life, we have expectations for ourselves, and if we don't match that, if we don't hit them, then we put ourselves down. And sometimes that can be healthy. Sometimes that can lead us to wanting to grow, but sometimes that can tear us down really quickly. But now if you do something really good, if you achieve a goal that you've set, or you do something what you are proud of, you don't tell yourself, good job for doing that, good job for moving on, good job for completing that task, good job for continuing another day when you felt like it was impossible. And how many times have we told ourselves that you feel like there's no way of it getting better? Then why are you still here? The reason is because you want to survive, you want to live, and you want to keep going. And that is a fact. The only reason that you continue to live is because no matter the thoughts that come into your mind, no matter what someone might say, no matter how you might feel in that moment, the truth is that you are alive because you continue to want to be. And that is the only reason you need. If you're telling yourself, well, what's the purpose? What's the reason? The purpose is that you have continued to survive. You have continued to face struggles and continue to move forward. Why would you continue struggling? Why would you want to continue that? It's because you want to get better. You want to heal. You want to feel better. And the only reason is because you want to keep living, because your life has meaning to you. Even if you don't feel it, that is the truth, and you want that in your life. And I'm telling you this because I'm speaking from experience. I'm not just happy all the time. Like, there's days when I don't want to move, and I understand that everyone's going to have their own challenges, their own mental things that they're going through. But I don't want you to look at yourself and tell yourself there's no point anymore when you have already fought so many days. You've continued, you've gone through whatever you've gone through, and you haven't given up. No matter if you feel alone, no matter if you feel like you have no one, you have kept going, which means that you have such strength inside of you, such power to continue moving. Because if you've done that once, you can do it infinitely more, because you've proven to yourself that this has been a terrible day, or this is the worst I've ever felt, and I've kept going. That is powerful. That's what you should tell yourself, that no matter what's already happened, look, I've continued living. I've continued because I wanted it, because it no matter what, you feel like you need to. Because no matter what's going on, you have continued. And I can't stress this enough, but that is the most beautiful thing. I tell myself this mantra, which is day by day. When things are difficult, just face it on the daily basis. When things seem like it's too much, just do what you can do in that one day. And whatever you can do in that one day is enough. There's no, I should have done more, I could have done more. You can always do more, you can always do less. But in the moment of how you're feeling, in that day, yesterday has already passed. It doesn't exist anymore. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. So all we have is right now until the end of this day. So however many hours you have left in this day, ask yourself, what can I do today? When things seem too much for me, that's what I do. I ask myself, what can I do today? Whatever your answer is to that question, that answer is completely okay. If all you can do that day is get out of bed, or make your bed, or go outside, go for a walk, whatever your answer is to that question, that is acceptable. But then also, at the end of the day, tell yourself that you're proud that today, with how difficult the day was and how you felt, you did these things. And if you did nothing all day, you can still be proud of yourself because you're still here, because you innately want to survive and to continue living. I know that this is something that is hard to talk about, hard to listen to, but it's something that is important to me, and I think it's definitely important to a lot of people out there. And as many times as you've heard it, life is precious. Tell the people that you love them. If there's people in your life that you care about, regardless of what they say back to you, tell them that. Tell them that you care about them, because tomorrow's not promised. We aren't guaranteed to be able to say that again. And if you know someone who's going through a difficult time, or you can feel it, you can sense it, just tell them, hey, I'm right here. If you need anything, let me know. If you haven't talked to someone in a while, reach out. Because sometimes that's all it takes, is just you saying, hey, to snap someone out of a way of thinking that it's just not serving them in that moment. And that's all it is. It's just a thought that's not serving you in that moment. I truly believe if you got yourself to some sort of destination, you can get out of it. If you've done something to get somewhere, I believe you can also figure out a way to get out. There's always an answer. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying that it's going to happen overnight, because it definitely isn't. But I know that answers are out there, and it's just about trying again and again. And I know that it's difficult, but it's just worth it. This life is honestly, truly beautiful. Having experiences, sharing it with either yourself or with others is something that is so beautiful, and I value. And I'm grateful to my mother, to my brother, to my friends and family, and I'm grateful to myself for continuing to fight when things seem so shitty, or when things seem dark. And I want you to feel the same way, and tell yourself that. Like I just told myself that I'm proud of myself, tell yourself, look at yourself and say, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of myself for continuing to fight. It starts with the little things, but telling yourselves the little things that you're proud of. And by telling yourself these things over and over and over again, you're going to start building yourself up, because a lot of the times we just put ourselves down. We just beat ourselves down over and over again until we're so low. So we need to start raising ourselves up and raise each other up, because those positive things are what will start making you feel better. And look at yourself, tell yourself, look, I've done this. I've gone through this many trials, this many tribulations. I've gone through this many challenges, and I'm still fighting. I'm still trying. One day I hope to create a community where everyone can talk to each other and tell each other, hey, I have this issue. Who do you know? And everyone can just work together to improve themselves or improve the life of someone that they care about. I know it's not easy, and I know it can take a long time and seems so defeating, but as you've proven before, and as you prove every single day, you are still going, which means you have done it before, which means you are doing it right now, which means you can do it again, which means you're going to do it again. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I hope that this message reaches anyone who needs it.